You live, giving you exclusive behind-the-scenes footage at the Dellarts Art Show. Ooh, beautiful painting there. Beautiful Van Gogh copy. This here is my Aunt Christina. She's making weird faces at it. And this is my Aunt Laurie, staring intently at some of the sculptures and drawings. We'll zoom in on Leary there. There he is. Now let's get it back out. Okay. There goes Christina. We're back. And here's Sachi. He's cutting up lines. He's sticking them in the camera. It's my cousin. Lives in BC. Wow. Wonderfully interesting person. Ah, there's my mom. Mom. Mom, you want to talk to us here? Why is everybody's making weird faces at me?
Hello, Matthew. Oh, you got a spot on your nose.
My name is Matthew. We're coming to you live from the Dellarts Art Show, giving you exclusive behind-the-scenes footage. This here is my fabulously interesting grandpa, Victor Dell. Never a dull thing to say. Say something for us, Grant.
Can't think of a dull thing to say.
And we're back.
That's so nice.
What's this?
I wish we were having it outside. Here. He set up this program too. So he is quite.
It looks like you need glasses.
Future, right? Yeah, well, he loves that.
There's Sachi. We got him.
All right.
You're moving too fast. Don't do that.
Spielberg or something.
Oh no. Don't. You're screwing up the picture. All right. And we're back. We can't give too much footage here because we want to film the main show, but Christina's gone. Okay, we won't try to find her. There's Nathan, the back of his head at least. Nate!
Boston.
Hi.
There.
How you doing?
Good. This place is my...
This here is Nate's fabulous exhibit of beautiful sculptures. We love them. They're amazing. For sure you will too. Look at that.
Really good French-Canadian voices.
Nate's here writing something. What are you writing, Nate?
My prices for my...
Your prices for your fabulous sculptures. They are quite amazing. Who's that? It's Boston. Don't worry, we'll get his exhibit soon. Ah, now we got the back of Nate's head. Let's zoom out. Okay. And we're back at Christina and Sachi's exhibit. We'll just peek over their shoulder here, their shoulder. Rather. There it is.
Space here, and he was talking to me when he was going to do in that space.
She's going to show
Sachi,
us.
why don't you sign it? Sachi came up, signed it, and went, oh, wait a minute, it's not done. Yeah.
Yes, we have a weird family.
Yeah,
all right, here we go. This is Sachi's lesson
so I
book.
wanted that little tiny floating candles, and this is all I could find.
So this is my Aunt Laurie and my future cousins right there.
This broke.
Oh, that's what broke.
I glued them all together.
Don't say that.
Don't say that live on camera.
It's all right. We don't have to show this to anybody. That there
This is for our fun, isn't it?
This is for our fun only.
Oh, here. We have to open the box.
We must open the box. And here it goes, everybody. Be careful. Beware. Beautiful piece of art by Laurie Dell, who seems to have a problem. And it, oh no!
Boom. And there's another boom over there. There's a couple of booms up there.
And we're back. Live. This is my beautiful exhibit here. It's beautiful. Worked very hard on it. I have my prologue to a novel here. Can't see that very well. And these are my fabulous brochures for my business. My logo. Telephone number, my business cards. And the presentation I worked so hard on.
When did you start working on this? No, don't photograph me. Just answer my question. How long ago did you start working on this?
Well, I worked.
Mission statement.
Yeah, that's cool. I worked on this presentation.
We should be photographing you.
About 3 months ago. It was a lot of work. I had to type it all out and put in the animation. And this year we're back with our new cat.
Not too long ago, the Kate's going to go and they're going to have
We're not sure what we're going to call it, but it's a beautiful cat.
just like a day.
Doesn't exactly like to be picked up.
Really sweet. Oh, she lets me pick her up.
Ow.
She's not the one from way long ago there that had kittens here. No,
Here she comes.
she's not very old.
Come here.
She's
My
already picked her
good
tail.
girl.
This paint.
Beautiful female kitten.
She's nice. What are we going to call her, guys? Anybody got an idea?
We don't know what we're going to call her yet.
Two-Face?
But anyway,
She's nice.
this is Matt Woolley signing off. Soon, tune in to get full exclusive coverage of the Dellarts Art Show in progress. We'll cover it throughout the week. Thank you. Good night. And we're back, live, still pre-show, prematurely ended. We have to get a picture of my great Aunt Peggy here. She's come to the show to see all the fabulous art we have here.
She had to come and see it all. Well, you can just keep going around because here's another nice grouping right here. I love this grouping.
And is her voice too?
Beautiful grouping over here with my wacky grandpa.
My God, yes,
Peggy is a former artist.
Say again?
there is.
Peggy is a former artist.
Really? We'll have to get an interview later. These are all the
And Barbara's an artist. And Wendy, you collect art. Do you paint too?
No, she does photography.
You should. Oh, photography.
Oh,
Photographic art.
One at the Institute still hanging on the wall.
well folks, these are just some of the wonderful people you'll meet here at the Dellarts Art Show when you come down. Tune in later for a full coverage of all the happenings here. I'll be covering it throughout the week. Thank you. Good night.
Did you notice this one was? No, that wasn't there. I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I think it's just been up. There's the dog. Now who is it? Is that
Landscaped the mounds of earth and dug post holes for a wraparound deck with a long view of cornfields and star-studded skies above. As if by magic, at each new finishing phase, someone with the right skills appeared at the right time. Cindy, our daughter, created the door and window surrounds with loving skill while completing her university degree. After finding a family-run planing mill, the massive old floorboards were fashioned into a harvest table with benches and a sideboard for dishes. Ron Vandenberg designed the social open-area kitchen, the bunk beds with a trundle pull-out underneath, and the underwater bathroom. Old pieces of farm machinery, left to rust into uselessness, were recreated into fanciful light fixtures. The most impressive was the mammoth chandelier that hung 30 feet from the roof. Oh, maybe it's not 30 feet, but anyway, that sounds good. A round number. My oldest brother Harold related stories about the reconstructed parts, tractor wheels and headlights, milk strainers, and a baby chick warmer. These magicians had the imagination, expertise, and artistic flair to transform old barnwood and rusty junk into tangible, visible symbols from the dream time. Pottery and china shards from my childhood, like the medicine bottle labeled Scott's Emulsion, became a bathroom sink. Perhaps the pain was alleviated with a rare and generous gulp of whiskey from a hand-blown glass brought over from the old country, a precious heirloom from one of the homesteader's parents. Other objet d'art, like an early 1928 pop bottle, brown gallon Kodak jugs reused for animal medicine, antique ceiling jars, shoe polish containers, all were found in the refuse dump under one corner of the old building. Holding warm memories for me in its original state, the barn still retains its numinous feeling. People call it whimsical, magical, spiritual, healing. They also refer to it as a temple, a chateau, a retreat, or a hideaway. It's a place where creative things happen. Victor spends many hours painting in the loft where he can see the profusion of many splendored flowers in the garden he planned and planted years ago. Design and color has been his passion since he was born. Painting was a recreation in his adult years, but after his stroke he admitted he had always wanted to be an artist. Now, by this strange twist of fate, he has cleared the decks to do just this. My therapy workroom is at the east end of the building. Through the windows, I'm often delighted by a flash of red as the resident cardinal lands in a lime green tree. Sometimes my favorite red-tailed hawk keeps guard from a higher tree. Once in the evening dusk, I was spellbound by the elaborate liquid song of a mockingbird, who imagined he was a nightingale. Inside, Cindy fills the soaring space with her own liquid song. In the intervals between completing her BA at McMaster, caring for a young son, and doing the finishing work on the Driveshed, she also set up a sound system in one of the lofts, learned to lay down tracks for tapes, and wrote her own songs. Later, she organized a group called Songwriters Circle. For 2 years, she hosted a show for Cable 5 with director-producer Barry Granger, featuring many talented local singers and songwriters. During this time, she produced 2 tapes, The Balladins and Heart of This House. The quietness of this old barn has given her the time and space to give her gift of song to others. Cindy and her youngest daughter, Lori, created the magical feeling of the Driveshed. A full-time artist in Toronto, Lori studied at the Ontario College of Art. The interior decoration of the barn are her creations. She hand-painted, sponged, ragged, and stenciled walls and ceilings to brighten and enhance the primitive atmosphere. The weird and wonderful chandelier was designed by Lori and executed by her ex-husband. All the other lights, the kitchen unit, the bathrooms, and bunk beds are also his designs. Lori's art is a vibrant ode to life.